Manufacturing Grants Round 2. My name is Patty Reschberger. I'm the Innovation Fund Manager.
And I'm Eric Fasser, the Solutions Program Manager.
This was the biggest round in the history of manufacturing grants, which made for a very intense selection process. So as usual, thank you for your patience. I would like to acknowledge the effort you put forward in your submission. Certainly, there is always more projects worth funding than we are able to select. Thank you for taking the time, for putting your application in and sharing a little bit of your project with us. It was a pleasure to get through all of them. We'll have more opportunities to share at the end of the video, so stick with us to the end. Let's begin. The first awardee of this round is Mohawk Valley Community College Thinkubator and Motovolo. It's always exciting to have a new not-for-profit join our portfolio, so I'm very excited to have Thinkubator finally join us. And Motovolo, of course, is also new to the program. Motovolo is building drone modules, much like Lego kits. So they broke the drone construction down to pods, and users can customize different pods for different uses according to their needs. If they need more thrust, more power, more flight time, more lift power, users can customize in all of those ways. My favorite part of this project is how Motovolo took my favorite approach to any technology development. They erased what's there, and they looked at the problem as if there wasn't a solution, and they said, if we were to create a drone from scratch, completely new technology, how would we do it? And that's how they came up to this design. I love that. It was a perfect application, check marked every box, golden stars all around.
All right. Our second award goes to ITAC, which is the MEP Center in New York City, partnering with New York Embroidery Studio, who manufactures personal protective equipment, or PPE, right here in New York State. And as we also saw over the past few years, our supply chain was really not prepared for the surge in demand for PPE when COVID hit. So to help build in that flexible capacity and reduce cost at the same time, ITAC is helping New York Embroidery Studio with an automation initiative. This will be a hybrid approach that uses automation to support the most repetitive tasks in the process, allowing the skilled workers to easily adjust and ramp up production when needed. So the next time there's an emergency and demand surges, a domestic, competitively priced solution will be available.
Unlike the previous team, ITAC and New York's Embroidery Studio are veterans of the program. They've been awarded together before. So Paul, Michael, and Michelle, I'm so psyched to have you back. Nicely done. The next awardee is Nextcore and Norditech Holdings. Imagine you're a farmer growing tomatoes, and you need to make sure they're growing healthy and strong. You know that it is crucial to be using the right amount of fertilizer. This is where AgroChip comes in as a quick health checkup for your plants. The AgroChip is a small disposable device, much like a credit card, and farmers drop the water they're using on this device. It comes with a handheld reader that then tells the farmer in real time the levels of fertilizer that they are using versus what they should be using, so they can adjust. No more waiting to hear back from lab days later. And I gotta say this, happy tomatoes come from New York.
Very good. Our fourth award goes to the Center for Architecture in New York City, partnering with the Arbor Group, who has developed a more sustainable alternative to existing curtain walls used in building construction. So curtain walls, or building envelope, if you're not familiar, refers to the material components outside the core structure of a building. It's also called a building facade, and it's what you actually see when you look at a building from the outside. So the Center for Architecture, who is also a new nonprofit,
yes.
And Arbor Group are looking to further advance their prototype, which replaces traditional aluminum framed curtain walls with ultra high performance concrete that can be molded into intricate architectural designs. The special concrete also has a lot of performance and sustainability benefits, including lower carbon footprint due to locally sourced materials and low energy manufacturing processes, longer lifespan, and long-term energy savings related to the building operations. And all of this is expected to yield significant advantages in future building costs and carbon emissions.
Very excited. Welcome to the portfolio. The next awardee is Clarkson University Center for Advanced Material Processing and Claw Industries. Jacob told me that my wine bottles don't get recycled in the way that I usually think of it. Joke's on you, Jacob. I drink champagne. Camp and Claw are partnering together to further develop supply chain for the recycling glass. The glass that cannot be recycled is turned into a raw material for concrete called Pantheon. We have supported Claw in the past. They are veterans of our program as well on how to start that process and get their product to market, which they've done successfully. And now they are expanding their glass supply chain to reduce landfill waste and bring next generation infrastructure to New York. Side note, I love that word, infrastructure.
Okay. Number 6 on our list, the award goes to Cornell University, partnering with Innova Biomedical in the Southern Tier, who has developed a breakthrough material that will help dialysis patients reduce infections. So for anyone with kidney failure, about 70% or 800,000 patients in the US will have to undergo dialysis treatment where their blood is filtered outside the body. The conduit through which the blood is collected is currently made of porous Teflon, and it's a known weak point, and it causes hundreds of thousands of hospitalizations and billions of dollars in excess healthcare expenses every year. Cornell and Innova are looking to scale up a novel material they've developed that transforms from a synthetic implant into a fully biological conduit. So essentially, the material slowly degrades over time, and as the body heals and regenerates, it results in a better performance and fewer hospitalizations.
Fantastic
very
project.
Cool. Yeah.
Very, very cool. And rounding up the list, University of Rochester, Department of Dermatology and Photonics. A photonic chip is much like a computer chip, except that instead of using electricity, it controls light. And photonics is using a photonic chip to measure biological molecules with superb sensitivity and specificity. Photonics will turn photonic technology into something that even an elementary school student could operate. The technology can already be used to understand immune system response to viruses such as COVID, to perform forward and reverse blood group typing, and measure molecules released to traumatic brain injury. This paves the way for a future of test results right at your doctor's office, as well as accelerates drug development. Very fascinating project, and happy to have this round our list. You just heard the names of the 7 teams that were awarded for round 2 of the 2024 manufacturing grants. I'd like to do a quick shout out to Michael and Omar. I missed it on round 1. I meant to do it. Yes, we carry your friends. We love friends. Friends make the best teams, obviously. But moving on. To all applicants, current, past, and future, thank you. You're making the world better by developing your technology, by sticking with it, with your tenacity and your resiliency and your hard work. And we are here for it. Despite the manufacturing grants awards that we just announced, we have a plethora of resources available to help you. Are you in the prototype stage and pre-revenue? The application period for the commercialization competition is open now.
Are you a startup or first-time entrepreneur, or even just have a product idea but aren't sure how to get the product developed into market? We've got an event coming up on August 7th at SUNY New Paltz that you should check out.
100%. Are you still looking for funding? The manufacturing grants 2025 are already in the works. newer and more improved. We're making changes again to make it better for you. So stay tuned. The next round is set to open in early 2025.
And do you need technical expertise? Reach out to our solutions program for a free assessment. You can go to our website and click on the button to set up a call.
And we would like to invite you to meet Eric, me, and the entire team at FuzeHub at the next New York State Innovation Summit, which this year is at the On Center in Syracuse, October 28 and 29. For more information on any of these resources, on attending the New York State Summit, or any other ways that we can serve you, please click on the link to our website below, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.